Shadow Magic Up. It is time for you to become a Shadow Gyarados. One of the most powerful Pokemon ever. Gyarados. I'm not sure, it's not actually that powerful, but level 50 Shadow Gyarados is very strong. And let's use it in a Master League. Going to have Dragon Breath, and then Aqua Tail and Crunch as the charge moves. I did have to use an Elite TM for Aqua Tail, but it is a very, very quick, energy efficient move, and it's a powerful. It's a decent move. Good to take down the fairies, to throw out the fairies, and especially ground rock types. But time to bring in the Dialga, and I correctly shield up the superpower. That's fantastic. Although they did have two, so it was still good to shield first. And I have an Iron Head ready. And the third Pokemon I have is Rayquaza. So like a double dragon and a dragon counter. Dialga is good against fairies, but we'll see how this team does. And I get to the Aqua Tail. Very handy in situations like this where I just need one move to just not get taken down. And now we have an Excadrill. So going to be resisting the ground fast move. Although Rock Slide will do a lot. Yeah. Gyarados is not the tankiest, but it does have a very good typing. Going to bring in Dialga for the Lugia. Probably should have just gained a bunch of energy because I know they're going to have Excadrill in the back to counter my Dialga, so bit of a mistake, although Air Blast is good damage, so a lot of hope for this battle is going to be into the Rayquaza at this point. Two shields, but I bring in the Gyarados to absorb the next move. So I can save a shield for what is in the back, hopefully with Rayquaza. Although they get to one more Rock Slide, which ruins the plans. And a shield for this Mewtwo, Shadow Mewtwo, yeah, not good. It should be not good. Although actually, I should have thrown the Breaking Swipe earlier, because I think I would have actually been able to take them out. Misplay by me. I had the energy, should have thrown it. I do not know what I was thinking. Well, that's what happened. But now, we got a fair matchup up against Togekiss, and Aqua Tail is good for this scenario. Being able to get some good damage with the fast charge move. My Dialga comes in. Oh, with Ancient Power Boost. I'm so happy I whittled it down. But they bring in Kyogre, so I imagine no Groudon or ground type on the team, which is nice to know. But also, I would like that for my Rayquaza. Although this person, they lagged out. They must have been like, nope, I can't take out the Dialga. And I do show this just to show it does happen. And I mean, you did see the Shadow Gyarados match up against Togekiss. Giratina, yeah, they were not in a good position anymore. But now we have a Ho-Oh. Aqua Tail landing would end this bird, this phoenix. That's why the shield. And if I had Waterfall, it'd be game. This thing would go down. The birdie would not be around anymore this battle, but I'm able to get the shields, which is also great. And they do take my last shield. Gonna go for the heavier hitting Crunch. Aqua Tail probably still would have been good. I mean, I did have the chance at defense drops. But Rayquaza is my choice of what to bring in. Gonna save Dialga for potential fairy type in the back maybe, where I may need it. And I should have just tried to farm down. Or at least just thrown the Breaking Swipe, which I could have thrown another one up against the Hydreigon. Although I'm just in too good of a position with what I have left. And I want to be taking down the Hydreigon with my Gyarados. And now we have an Excadrill. You've seen this Tango before. And, I mean, unless you... With Gyarados in the leads, if you play it enough, use it enough, you will probably find the one of the few potential electric types in the lead. That's just what happens, especially if you're winning too many games. Charge Beam, Zekrom, maybe Raikou, probably the most likely. With Wild Charge, Shadow Ball, Charge moves. But do I think they're going to throw immediately? I want to get the timer down. I'm going to be forced to shield, although I delayed just a bit too much. And that was not good. Had I shielded, I think I could have been fine. And I would still need a catch and move on the Gyarados, but they get the farm down before I farmed them down. And no move caught, so that was bad. Now we have a Dragonite. Dragon Breath just shredding the Dragonite. And a Crunch is thrown. Should have just thrown a Aqua Tail, but wanted a chance that maybe they would let it go through. And I could have gotten a KO. And next is a Mewtwo, which I have a Crunch ready, so I throw it. And it gets to the last shield. They bring in Groudon to my Dialga. Unfortunate for me, they're going to take me out. But fortunate for me, I'm not threatened by this Groudon with my Rayquaza. And I'm going to get a very rare Dragon Ascent Nuke. And this is what you want to see. The Dragon Ascent one-shotting the Mewtwo. Now we have a shiny Mewtwo to go up against. I could definitely commit both shields and get them down and be throwing moves. And probably be smart to bring in something to absorb some energy, which is what I just did. I'm happy to commit a shield or at least throw a move and try and get the last shield, which I get the last shield. And I survive just long enough to get to a Breaking Swipe, which puts me in a fantastic position. Going to just let the Rayquaza go at this point. Although, Omnis Wind, they need a couple more hits. Gyarados returns, I know. I know that if they had brought in the Mewtwo, I'd probably need a swap, but they bring in a Groudon up against my Gyarados. What a weird pick. Although with my shield still, I can shield up the side strike, stay in, and just clean up this battle. Now Gyarados is a classic, very powerful Pokemon. It is 400 candies to evolve, but as a long time player, I have plenty of candies, and it is something that gets a Mega. Although, unfortunately, with a bug that allowed people to have multiple Megas at once, I never did it myself, but I never knew how it happened, but something that has stopped Niantic from allowing Megas to be used in Go Battle League. That was a thing at once, and it was so fun, but Niantic just staying away from that, not wanting to allow that as an option. But Gyarados is something that gets a Mega water dog type instead of water flying. It's a very good Pokemon and very nice type bonuses to have for the extra XL Candy Grind and just Candy Grind in general, I think. But helpful for getting the extra XLs of those types. And for the last battle of the video, we have a Metagross. Metagross is where we started this video, and I got the defense drop on the crunch, which allows me to get the farm down without having to shield up another move. And some Aqua Tails are going to be ready. Togekiss can survive, but 2 Aqua Tails does add up, brings them under half health, and they still want to hold his shields, hoping that they'll be able to deal enough damage with the charms. But yeah, Pheasant Gleam, she's not gonna have enough HP left, and definitely is also a very expensive investment, as you saw from the beginning, for a Shadow to level 50, although it is very fun using level 50 Shadows. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos and want to support the channel. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.